I should probably take down that picture. It's been a while. I'm rusty. What's up, guys? We're actually
what kind
live.
of rookie bullshit is this already?
We apexed around Chille, and it's only downhill from here.
Good point.
Part of it's intentional though, because I'm going to be honest with you. I got really tired of the Chille nonsense and everything that came with it. So I was like, you know what? We're going to burn this motherfucker to the ground, and that's what we've done. Yes.
Where's the Lippy City broad?
I haven't.
She's usually right here.
She is usually right there. Yeah.
Usually right here. Lippy City broad.
I think she's off fighting battles, fighting the good fight somewhere.
Beating up bronies and shit.
Getting in tussles.
I could do a whole stream on that fucking brony server.
Dude, we should. Like we were talking before the show. We should do a whole thing on those worm rabbit holes or whatever with all that shit. I've been obsessed with that shit for days now. Every night, instead of live streaming or playing games with Andrew, I've been watching that, like Turkey Tom and Patrick CC, the rise and fall of YouTube and shit.
I've been watching a fair amount of Turkey Tom.
Boomer, I swear to God, I saw you in that Zoophile thing. I'll talk to you later about that.
What you talking about, Home Skillet?
I heard you've had one too many Great Danes. That's what I heard.
God damn, bro.
I'm telling you right now, brother. Right now, I went to the Brony server, and I've never wanted to like burn a Discord server to the ground more. I'm still in there.
I was gonna say, because you popped on, you said, "Hey, look at this. It might be something. It might be nothing." And it was like a couple days later, you mentioned it again. And I was like, "Shit, you've been in a while, yeah."
Yeah.
you haven't run out there. You haven't run out screaming yet. You're hanging in the fight.
Somebody said you look skinny. I'm looking skinny because I've been losing weight. Now, the way that I've been losing weight is through dieting and exercise. However, the turtle tankers have wisely determined that since I was off the internet and losing weight at the same time, it's because I was in rehab for cocaine addiction.
Yes.
I will accept that. I will. Yeah. Again, third time this month. Fucking hell. Right. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, Rick James. I don't know what's like. Idiots. All right. So everybody's been talking about Chille. Yeah. So obviously that lawsuit in Massachusetts got dismissed. Woo! $60,000 later. What a giant win. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, Chille. Really, honestly, like sincerely, fuck you. I will never engage in court with this man again. It's never gonna happen. But we really need to talk, guys. We need to fucking talk here. All right. I'm sorry. I'm going to scream this from the rooftops. Like, Turtle Boy is 20 times the scumbag that Chille could ever endeavor to be. Like, pay attention. And now he is officially a First Amendment auditor. So that is great. So I wanted to show you. Did you guys see him getting trespassed from the fucking pizza shop, right? No?
I saw the clip of it. Yeah.
No, I saw a part of it. Yeah. I don't think I saw the whole thing though, but yeah, I saw a highlight of it.
I can only watch him for like 5 minutes before I have to.
Oh yeah,
no. You know what I mean? It's just I did enough time with that fucking asshole, you know.
He's got a fucking punchable face.
Dude, best thing, his homemade press lanyard.
That's like, what I mean.
Himself a fucking press lanyard, bro.
He's gone full auditard, which I am happy for him. I'm happy for him about that because I've said for years that he is Aiden Abrams. You know what I mean? Like he just needs to ascend to his final form, which is a fucking scumbag who yells at police and bothers people at their homes and businesses. And that's exactly what he is. That's exactly what he is.
Yeah, there's nothing off limits. He crashes kids' sporting games. I've seen that.
Yeah, films kids, yours and others, and fucking he's award-winning
children in an unnatural way. You know what I mean? He has a very unnatural obsession with children. Right. I mean, this is the same man who sent out naked photos of his own children to anonymous online trolls.
And threatened to kill him, too, as Ryan.
Yes, he did threaten to kill him.
As a fake Ryan, threatened to murder and abduct him.
So let me go back in time, and we're going to do a stream later this week that's more in depth because I have actually dedicated quite a bit of time to like delving into this entire story with this cop killer from Mansfield, Massachusetts, Karen Reed. Accused cop killer, because that is what she is being charged with right now, is murdering her off-duty police officer boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, really.
Running down like a dog.
Right, yeah, and leaving him to die like an animal in the snow. Right, that's what she's being charged with. No one else is being charged with this. Okay, so Aiden has insinuated himself in this case, and like the frauditor that he has become, he is simping for the cop killer, and would like to see her go free. All right. So one of the things that he's been doing is he's been harassing the state's witnesses and other interested parties in this case. He's accusing people of murder without them actually being charged with anything or without any concrete, convincing evidence that they've done anything wrong at all. Just the word of him and some very high-priced attorneys. Alan Jackson being one of the attorneys who you may recognize from his previous hits like Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey. So, yeah.
Upstanding individuals there. Yeah. What a clientele.
This is what he does. Harass the witnesses, intimidate them into not, testifying, get the cell phones, point out something, try to turn it into something it's not. It's what they do. So Aiden is now involved in this. And because he is a First Amendment auditor with a janky ass homemade press pass and everything, he is now getting to the point to where just about every cop in the state fucking hates him at this point too. Like I've talked to a lot of different police departments on this and like the general consensus is that this guy has no credibility. He's a scumbag. So it's going to be really good moving forward in the future. He loves to call the cops about things, and I'm sure that they're going to be rushing to his aid. But just it's a 5-minute video, and it's so he's gone in. He's gone in with his cell phone at this point to a private business, this pizza shop, to harass this man. Very auditor of him. And of course, as we know, because we talk about it a lot on this channel, you can't just go in with your fucking phone and film private businesses. They can tell you to leave because it's private property. So he was told to leave, and this is what he does.
D&E Pizza. Chris Albert just called the police on us. We walked by and he called the cops on us. There's D&E, there's CF McCarthy's. There's Chris, he's on the phone again. He said I'm a fucking loser. He kicked me out.
No lies detected.
Sure. Yeah.
That's fine. I have nothing to hide. I'm just going to sit right on this bench.
Body is punchable.
So here come the Canton police. Again, I just have a question. So we just got kicked out of D&E Pizza. I tried to go inside. He started yelling at me and threatened me. It's on camera.
And he didn't threaten him. What he said was, wait till you get yours, buddy, which is
prophetic.
Or maybe he said, like, one day you're going to get it. It's all true. Like, at some point,
how many people have said that to him? You just went to hell, you know?
Right. It's not a threat. It's just simply like,
it's a common utterance to a shithead. That's
pointing out a fact.
Right. Yeah. Karma gets us all, buddy. That's what you should know.
Wellness check. I heard it.
Hi, officer. Good, thanks. How are you? No. We told him we'd wait here. I mean, we just tried to go in and then he just kicked us out. And then I have no problem not trying to go. I just wanted to talk to him for a second. I did leave because I'm not inside. So we got to, I mean, it's fine. I have no intention of staying at all. I just figured he told me he was calling the police. So I figured I'd just stick around till the police got here to make things clear that I have no idea. I mean, what would you say the issue is? It's like I walked in and he started yelling at me and told me to leave because he recognized me. And
so if Aiden was honest to this point, he would go, the issue is that I am accusing this man's teenage son of murder with no evidence and threatening to go to the boys' football games until he gets kicked off the team. That might be the issue. That I came in with my stupid camera phone pretending to be a documentary film producer, whatever the fuck they're calling themselves this week. Oh, they're getting Netflix deals, right? That might be the problem. I don't know.
I've only been having my little retarded fans call this guy's place, leave him reviews, harass him for fucking weeks. But I don't know what his problem is, officer.
They're making fake pizza delivery orders and not paying for them, pickup orders. I don't know what the problem is. Right.
Fucking asshole.
to me, and he goes, "You need to leave." I go, "Okay." I got the whole thing on video, so at no point do I say, "I want to stick around." He goes, "I'm calling the cops on you. You're gonna get it." Blah blah blah. So I didn't call the police. I have nothing to call the cops about, but I guess he did. I don't know what law he thinks I broke, but we could have gotten in the car and left. But I figured, he goes, "They'll be here in 30 seconds." So I go, "Okay, I guess I'll just wait and tell them what happened." So now I'm from Holden, outside of Worcester. Yeah, I'm from Turtle Boy Daily News. Are you familiar with it? Oh, you're not. Oh, that's cool. So basically, we've been looking into the Karen Reed case, the John O'Keefe murder.
I know.
There's literally nothing better than when that happens.
It always happens. It always happens.
Every time, it's so fucking satisfying. He's like, "You ever heard of me?" And like, "No," and he's always so shocked.
Do you know who I think I am, bro?
This
big on YouTube, bro.
He's clean. He's well groomed. His hair is cut. Obviously he's not somebody who reads your.
He works. He's not 50.
Right. Does not look addicted to painkillers.
No,
not even a little bit.
Doesn't want any of your cum dripped on him.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah. No daddy issues here with this officer.
No need to lace a coffee table for no fucking reason whatsoever.
Oh man, I can't wait. That reminds me,
doesn't treat his own couch as a condom. Seems like a regular guy.
Yeah, like we all do.
For Fairview Road, and Chris's son was in the house that night and is believed to have been involved in assaulting Officer O'Keefe before his body was placed on the lawn. And Chris has messaged me before on Facebook, so he initiated conversation with me, and I just wanted to continue the conversation. So I figured I'd come by and say hello. And he saw me and immediately started threatening me, and he kicked me out of the pizza shop. I wanted to get a chicken parm, and he kicked me out, and I left. I was fully cooperative, and here we are.
Yeah, I mean, we appreciate that. Obviously, if he doesn't want to use the business, he has the right to ask you to leave. So
totally understandable. Yeah.
I'm a reasonable guy.
You can Google me. My ID's probably in the car.
You can Google.
Wait. Cole, we got to play that back. Did you guys?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we got to play that back. Listen. So the cop asks him to ID. The cop asks him to ID.
Totally understandable. Yeah. You can Google me. My ID's probably in the car. Actually, what's my?
You stupid motherfucker! I'm gonna
Jesus Christ.
www.fuckstick.com.
Right. Just Google me. I'm gonna do that. Next time I get a speeding ticket, they'll be like license and regregistration. I'm gonna be like, just Google me. You're gonna see a lot of stuff about me on Turtle Boy.
Dude. Yeah.
What a fucking self-obsessed retard.
So that thought process to say to law enforcement, you can just Google me.
Yeah.
Is fucking insane to me.
Right.
Connie wouldn't try that. Even I didn't say it. Even a short-bus baby like Connie wouldn't think to tell police
to Google.
Oh, you can just Google me. I've been blogged about. I'm kind of a big deal on YouTube. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And just to be honest, I need extra credit for not using the R word when we talk about him.
Dude, it's hard, man.
This is R wordy.
Yeah, dude.
Everything about it.
If you Google him, one of the first things that pops up is the blog that I wrote detailing all of the shit that is. So I think maybe you should Google him, officer, because he seems to like to disseminate nude images of his own children to strangers. Perhaps you would be interested, right? Yeah. He's running a parody account of his ex mistress where he is disseminating their intimate materials and impersonating her. Maybe you want to check that out too. Just a thought. It's cool though.
Still one of the best dated quotes has been, he goes, "Hey, can you just send me the doggy video? I'm trying to get through this."
How about that? This is only my second time in Canton, like last month, but I'll be here a lot more.
Fighting a good fight.
I know they know me.
How long have you been doing this for?
Been doing what? About almost 10 years now. Are you the sergeant or okay?
Like you're important enough to call the sergeant, you fucking worm.
Then I left. Yeah, no problem. Like he asked me to leave. It's his business. He has every right to. So I left. Our interaction lasted about 10 seconds, and then he started kind of threatening me. I don't know the exact words. I'm not making a big deal of it. I don't care if he threatens me. So clearly he was like
I mean, he said that he's threatened him like 10 times now. So I feel like he kind of.
But it's not a big deal. Yeah,
right. Yeah. That wasn't a threat. That wasn't a threat. I could actually hold. Oh, no, we'll do that later. I could show Aiden issuing actual threats against people. If we were interested.
Oh yeah.
He knows what a threat is. He likes to play tough guy when trolls bother him and tell them that he's going
until
to
you show up anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot you with a gun that I can't own. Right. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know why he's calling the cops over this. Nothing happened.
It is what it is. We appreciate you being left.
Yeah.
Obviously going to ask you to stay out of the business.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah. He doesn't want to make me chicken parm. He doesn't have to.
Yeah.
I heard it's mediocre anyway. That guy knows me.
Dude, trying the jokes is just so lame.
Yeah.
Look, he wants everybody to know him so bad. He's just pointing at random cars, being like, "That person knows me." Like, no.
Dude, how fucking crazy is that? You're just a random stranger who probably lives there. Oh, they know me. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? They Googled me.
And the parm wasn't so nice. It's like what a 60-year-old bingo wing vet would say. It's catty. It's weird. It's very like an old lady or something. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's got old lady energy.
Strange.
Very, very weird, dude. Yeah.
And they've had this joke about, I guess, one of the little turtle twats when he did his usual. I'm not saying to go leave a review, guys. That shit that he's always done.
Yeah.
And the short bus pulls up to the business and they leave all the reviews. And one of them that they thought was the best one was that I had the chicken parm and it was mediocre, would not return.
Oh,
and so that's why he keeps trying to push that joke because he probably wants to put it on a shirt that'll sell 2 of.
Wow.
Gotta sell the t-shirts. We'll get to the t-shirts too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the t-shirt video is great.
So,
yes.
Is Lieutenant Lank on right now by any chance? Okay. All right. Were you guys working the night of January, the morning of January 29th, 2022? Do you remember far back? Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it, and thank you for your time. All right, thank you.
They do not want to talk to him. He tried to name drop like the one cop in Canton that he knows. Nobody's having it.
Yeah, it's just such a pathetic fucking attempt to pretend to matter.
Right.
I mean, let's look at it just on brass tacks, like just what it is. You literally got trespassed from a fucking pizza place because you're such a cunt.
Right.
That's without the being turtle boy, without anything.
As an adult.
You got trespassed as a 40-some-odd-year-old fucking little tiny preemie baby god and no masturbating freak from a place Connie can go. Like anyone else can go get a sandwich. You can't. That's pathetic, son. That's pathetic.
Hell bent on destroying this business.
It's insane. Like the more I'm exposed to him, and I gotta say, like I try to keep myself somewhat non-biased, especially with this guy, right? Like I know if I ask about him, I'll get filled in, right? But I kind of want to like take the journey that everybody else is seeing. Like I don't know everything about this guy, but just from what I've seen that he's put out there, I've increasingly grown to dislike this guy, man. Like, and I know he goes much deeper than I'm aware of, but just what he puts out in public that he's proud of, it's ridiculous, dude.
It's all, dude, imagine working for him. Like there's so many times now, whenever something like this comes up, like this and is too late for Pride Month parade he did and everything else we're going to get to, I literally in my head go, God, you're such a retard for taking money from that fucking loser. Like seriously, like I remember my wife used to hate me doing that every Saturday night. And I see shit like this and I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, you couldn't have left quick enough. Like, look at him. Dude, I'm getting Boss Bitch is making me a press lanyard. I'm a reporter. Fuck that. And I picked up the award, so I'm the award-winning journalist.
You are. I mean, here's another one. And again, the context to all this is that he is essentially white knighting for an accused cop killer, right? Like that's what's happening.
at the least.
Right.
Yeah.
So here he is harassing the DA on the case and one of the witnesses for the state.
Hey, Lally, are you in on the cover-up, or are you just a useless government stooge? Mr. Lally, why are you lying about Jen McCabe's kids not being in that photo with Michael Proctor? It's clearly them, Mr. Lally. Are you in on the cover-up? Are you worried about going to jail? Mr. Lally, you should be.
And just like all frauditors, there's a cut.
That is
there.
such a Josh Abrams move.
He
That's
edited
Aiden Abrams, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is it. He is the new. Yeah.
He's
I think
taking his newest form.
Who's now jerk off goblin? News now jerk off goblin is what I would.
Jen, why did you Google how long did I in cold at 2:27 in the morning, Jen? Any comment on that? Any comment on that?
Thank you, sir.
I see you guys wearing Justice for JJ shirts. How can you wear those buttons when you covered up his murder? Any comment on that? Why you Googled that at 2:27? Any comment, Mr. McCabe? Any comment? How can you show your face in court? Aren't you embarrassed? Aren't you ashamed? What are you hiding? Why did you delete all those phone calls, Ms. McCabe? Why did you delete all those phone calls? Why did you delete your Google search, Ms. McCabe? Mr. McCabe, I believe you said that you saw Karen Reed drive south on Fairview Road. Oh, excuse me, sir. Nice to see you guys got dressed up for court, though. Looking sharp. Looking sharp. So, I believe you guys both said that you saw Karen Reed drive south. Is that correct? South? So then how could she do a 3-point turn then if she was traveling south on that road? Any comment on that? No? Make sense to you? Why were you up at 4:53 in the morning, Miss McCabe? Why didn't you go to sleep? Were you drinking that night? You often drink a lot of alcohol, go to the bar, and then stay up till 4:53. Truth and justice, we're looking for it right now. We're looking for it. A Boston police officer was murdered in cold blood. And these people right here, who you're looking at, these people right here, they covered it up. They participated in the murder of a Boston police officer. These are cop killers, ladies and gentlemen. That's a cop killer right there. Cop killer. Cop killer. That's what you are. That's all you're ever going to be, is a cop killer.
What a fucking little cute. Like they don't want to fucking talk to you. And again, these people have not been charged with a crime.
No.
The woman that he's simping for has.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do a longer stream this week where we go over sort of the developments in the case, as well as I've spoken to a lot of people at this point. I mean, like a lot. I was telling Boomer the other day, I'm probably taking 10 hours of phone calls a week at this point, and just really getting a handle on, the relationship between the defendant Karen Reed and the victim, and the circumstances leading up to all this, all the forensic evidence that's coming out. This was not a loving girlfriend in a healthy, happy relationship that just found her boyfriend dead one day. This was a vindictive, jealous, unbalanced woman who the victim did not want anything to do with anymore and was trying to break up with her. And she got shit-faced drunk, and in a fit of jealous rage, what it looks like anyway, ran him down and left him to die. And they have black box footage, black box information from they've got her cell phone now. It took a long time to get her cell phone, right? With all this talk of cell phones, with all the witnesses and stuff. Miss Reed, why did you obscure your cell phone from the state for years? I don't know. Really kick that can down the road with a cell phone. I would imagine there's some pretty damning stuff on that cell phone, right? There's a lot of witnesses. These witnesses that he is harassing right now, there are dozens of others that corroborate the story, right? They're not being bothered. Only these people. And the level that he's going to, I am surprised that he has not been charged with witness intimidation yet.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Just like, if there is a case, they might not spring it right now, especially while a trial's going on. It might be one of those things where an investigation started, but he wouldn't be privy. No one would be yet.
Well, no, Jennifer McCabe, the woman that he was just screaming at and following her to her car, he has been absolutely terrible to this woman. Okay, we see that he goes to her house and he confronts her in court. Later on, I'll show you, he goes to her fucking house. Now, he's been to her house 3 times now. He's been to her home 3 times. He's been escorted off the property at her daughter's lacrosse game. He screamed at her at her daughter's lacrosse game to the point where he had to be removed.
That one I saw.
Right. He has somebody taking clandestine pictures of her on vacation, both in Aruba and Maine. So a whole different country and a whole different state. And he posts them with very menacing statements like, "Hope you're enjoying your last family vacation. I'm glad to see you're not in fear anymore." Like a fucking
we are
stalker.
Everywhere. And
we are everywhere. Right.
Yeah. He's the arbiter for justice. And it's funny because he's such a good guy, a well-meaning, wholesome gentleman. He throws out again those freakishly limp barbs at people, like, see, you're dressed for court. Like, again, old lady energy.
This is a guy that went to court in shorts, number one, for that Chrissy Tamagotchi or whatever. He literally wore shorts to court. So
well, he dresses like a toddler most of the time.
Yeah.
Drops in the same sections.
Actually, let me pull up these 2 pictures because I want people to see. I want you
and
people
not for
to
nothing.
see.
What's that lady's name that he was yelling in her face?
Jen McCabe?
Yeah, so Aiden, like 100% legitimately, Elise McCabe didn't run from someone at court. Like, you had to get escorted down the domestic violence ramp to get away from me. McCabe just walked to her car like an adult.
Yeah.
Say what you will, McCabe got more balls than you, shrimp dick.
You know what the worst part about this too is, like, it's not even about the murder victim at all. Everyone is so hyper focused on Karen Reed and Turtle Boy's antics, and she is accused of killing a man. Either way, the man's dead, and he's got family and friends who are grieving, and unfortunately, a lot of the family and friends are the ones being harassed and intimidated by Aiden and his fucking sycophants right now. It's absolutely disgusting. As I understand it, the victim's mother had to leave her home yesterday because of Aiden. She should leave her fucking home. In no world that a mother who has suffered that loss should she have to leave her home because these fucking mouth breathers want to make a spectacle and play armchair detective. Like, it's disgusting.
So
he can sell 3 more T-shirts.
Exactly.
I can't wait to get.
What's he made? Like 3 or 4 shirts off of this dead cop. And no disrespect for the dead cop. I ain't been following the whole thing, but like, he's literally making T-shirts and selling 4 to 5 of them, and that's it, to capitalize on a dead police officer.
Yep.
So right here, look at this. Now, this woman is in vacation in Aruba. She clearly doesn't know her picture's being taken. And he posts it and says, "Hi, Jen. Hope you're enjoying your last family vacation in Aruba." Sounds like a veiled fucking threat to me. Turtle riders are everywhere. Glad to see you're no longer fearing. Right? Like, this is the same man who, there are police reports for days. If somebody drives by his fucking house too slow, he's calling the cops saying that they're, taking pictures, right? But this is fine, I guess. And this woman has not been charged with a crime.
No.
She's not even being investigated for a crime.
No.
She was friends with the victim for 10 fucking years.
Yep.
Literally 4 times the amount of time that the defendant was dating him. This woman had a relationship, not a romantic relationship, but a friendship with the victim.
Yeah.
And then he does it again. Look, more pictures. They clearly don't know they're being photographed. And on my way to Canton, unfortunately, we will not be seeing Matt and Jen since they're on another vacation in Algonquin. Turtle Boy is everywhere. This is fucking stalking.
Ooh, you know who probably took those for him?
Who?
I just fucking put that together. He's got this little fangirl from up here in Maine. Maine Journal News or something. Some never was little blog. She's trying to be him. It's a broad. I'll send you the thing. If you look on Facebook, Maine Journal News, it's a broad that up here lives down near Portland or somewhere near the coast. He's always in his comments, always trying to suck his fucking juice out and shit.
I mean, it's clearly he's trying to make these people feel like they're under constant surveillance. And I can't imagine what they're going through.
You could almost call it witness intimidation if you were to.
I would. That's what I'm calling it. That's what it is. Yeah, he got 50 fucking mouth breathers to go with him and do it yesterday. But here he is again at her house, right?
All right.
You can't really see, but I also wanted to point out, Aiden is now driving a brand new Lexus. Maybe not brand new. It looks like it's used, but used, new to him, right? Probably at least a $30,000 car. This is coming up from the fucking hoopty that he was driving forever. I would like to note, and we'll come back to this at a later stream, but I would like to note that Karen Reed, the criminal defendant in this case, her brother Nathan Reed works at a Lexus dealership in Rhode Island. And Aiden is not the only person that has people sending pictures to them. So
I hope he cashes some charges after this. That would be so
it's weird to be taking discounts on a vehicle, using money that you grifted off your supporters, simping for a cop killer from the cop killer's brother, you know, in the middle of this, witness intimidation and everything, and they really want her to get off on the charges. Okay, all right. Here he goes. He's going to walk right on this woman's property, too. If this was him, he'd be losing his fucking mind if somebody walks up on his property. Filming in her door.
Everyone's got rings.
He looks like a 9-year-old.
He shops at the Oshkosh Bagosh. That's
Bro,
for sure.
Yeah. He looks like a little progeriac.
3 cars in the driveway. Someone's got to be on. Hello, I'd like to sell you some candy bars for my Girl Scout troop.
Of course you'd go there.
Yeah. Again, it's Aiden's unnatural obsession with children. You know, he talks a lot about kids and sex at the same time.
Yeah.
He does. He does.
It's weird, bro.
Yeah. And he really is obsessed with the teenagers involved. Not even involved with this case. The teenagers that he's trying to blame for something, right?
Oh, yeah. He did blame at the time. He was 18.
17. It was 17.
Sorry, 17. He blamed at the time a 17-year-old.
Poor Colin Albert. 17-year-old boy wasn't even at the house, right? He was picked up at 12:10 in the morning. There's proof that I've fucking seen it. Yeah. Soon everybody will, you know?
No.
Look at him, dude.
I know.
It's like watching a Garanimals fucking commercial.
I know.
Gotta catch them
Are
all.
his sneakers pink?
More than likely.
They look. Oh my God.
So I definitely saw Jen in there. I think they can hear us on the ring too. So Jen, I mean you no harm. I just have a couple questions. Looking for how long to die in cold. I wonder if you had an answer for that. But
who's that retard always following him?
This is
sorry, I didn't mean it.
That's fine.
It's his camera, buddy.
That's what they are. We don't mean people who have legitimate disabilities.
No, it's just I apologize.
Yeah. As a person who is half regarded, I feel comfortable saying it. Thus, I feel like my hall pass is extended. It's science.
It is.
Dude, yeah, it's like literally I usually can stop myself, but just with these.
I know.
These are grown men that walk around.
Abled people. Is that what I'm gonna call them? Differently
They walk
abled?
around in like toddler sets. Like these dudes dress like their favorite movies or Adam Sandler movies. Like
they could be at a skate park and wouldn't look out of place right now. You know what I mean?
They still like Dane Cook.
Filming the ball fucking pit at Chuck E. Cheese, you little fucking creeps.
Yeah. And they're just filming inside this person's house. Like, again, if this was Aiden, he'd be losing his fucking mind right now.
Yeah.
And this is now the second time that he's been to her house. He's done this twice.
So, all right. I guess she doesn't. Let me try one more time.
Yeah. They don't want to talk to you, asshole.
Okay. Okie dokie. I guess she's busy, but I guess the kids are at school. Jen's home. Just leaves the door open, so we'll see.
God damn.
All right.
Riveting content. Let's stalk some murder witnesses.
Oh yeah.
He's not done yet, though, guys. He's not.
No,
done yet.
hell no.
No, he's not done yet.
That's one thing I will say. He has a lot of energy.
Yeah.
For what he does, that I cannot deny. You know.
The only connection to Karen Reed, Navy girls, he wants to drip on her.
Yeah.
That's the only connection I see. Wants to give her the old.
The lazy
give her the old sofa treatment, you know what I mean?
Did he scream himself at that game? I don't even fucking. I
soak something up.
I endeavor to never watch him. Is part of it.
The lacrosse one, I thought he fucking did that one because I saw that it wasn't live when I saw it.
It is live. All right, this is got to be one of the worst things that. So you know, Aiden's daughter, Allison, I believe is her name. Allie. Allie does. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't.
Dude, I'm with you. Fuck
right,
all of it.
He doesn't care about anybody else's kids. He's torturing everybody else's kids. Guess what, asshole? The same
I've
thing
always said that.
Allison
Use the weapons
is
they
a
do.
cheerleader. Allison is a cheerleader. The wife is the coach. God, would it suck? God, would it suck if somebody did this to you at your fucking daughter's cheerleading? Especially if, how old is the kid now? Was she like 7, maybe 8?
I don't know.
It would really suck if your 8-year-old had to hear somebody loudly announcing to the whole cheerleading about how you cheat on your wife. There's police reports that could be waved around that corroborate that. Wouldn't that suck if that's how your kid found out? You want to fuck with other people's kids. You'll watch this. You'll be just as fired up as me because this is fucked up right here.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
At a child sporting event, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck yeah.
Every guy is gonna feel
so happy right now, Boomer.
Every man will feel sympathetic for the husband there. Like his strength is commendable, bro.
Sorry.
We have 2 middle-aged men right now.
Hey, Matt, how you doing, pal?
How you doing?
Good.
All right, this is the husband here, right?
Yeah.
You can just tell him right in his eyes. Yeah.
Every guy is gonna feel something when you see this.
No, wait, don't play it yet. Don't play it yet, though. Just
You're gonna know. You'll feel
I don't know if anyone else caught this or maybe just because I watched too many serial killer documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
But the silent walking around, almost sneaking, you know, and like the heavy breathing and stuff, that's not creepy as fuck to anyone else. All you hear is children and this creep walking around with a mask on.
Yeah, overly excited.
Fucking creepy, son.
If we can take a moment to say hi to Jeff Richardson. Jeff Richardson has been texting my teenage daughter on burner numbers for the last 3 months straight. He is absolutely obsessed with the idea of writing fan fiction about incest with my child. Jeff Richardson, everybody. At the end of the stream, Jeff, I'm going to put your picture up.
Nice.
Hide your IP address better next time.
I'm telling you, fire with fire, man. Right. They want to fucking use nukes. You use fucking nukes.
Right,
That's
Jeff.
how it goes,
you're a creepy old man that texts a teenage girl and talks sexually about children. Jeff Richards.
Oh, the rest of them are
How are you doing? How you doing? Hey, Jen, how you doing? Fancy seeing you here. How are you?
All right.
So how did court go the other day?
Went great.
Sorry, do you have a child on the team?
Do you?
I do, so I'm trying to watch.
No, I'm at a public event, so I can do whatever I want. So anyway, so Jen, I have a question. Did you think that you could outsmart Karen Reed? Did you? Do you think that's funny? Do you think that's funny? How long to die in cold? What is this gentleman doing? Look at that, the ring face. Hey, Jen, are you worried about what's going to happen to your family when you go to jail?
More self-control than I got.
Why are you shaking,
Touch
dude?
me again.
Why are you shaking?
Again. Touch me again.
So, Jen, are you worried about what's going to happen when your kids go to jail?
Touch me again.
When you go to jail, I apologize, to your children. Are you worried at all about that?
Huh?
Huh?
Touch
Oh, what's
me.
going on here?
Oh, you're so fast.
Oh, what are we doing here?
I'm sure you were.
Jen, did you think that you could outsmart Karen Reed? Yes or no? Did you? Why did you Google how long to die in cold, Jen? Why did you Google how long to die in cold, Jen? Why didn't you Google how long to die in cold, Jen? Do you have any answer for that?
Is that the perfect that was just?
Do you have any answer for that? Miss McCabe, do you have any answer for that? Why should I leave, sir? I just have some questions. I just want to know why she Googled how long to die in cold. I just wanted to know why she Googled how long to die in cold. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I'm being assaulted by an umbrella man. What is going on here? What is happening right now? What is happening,
my friend?
You're being a creep at a kid's sporting event. That's what's happening.
Yo.
This is what? Why do we have to we could have our phone out in public. We're just trying to watch a lacrosse game, sir.
This is a school-sponsored event.
Yes, it is. How do you feel about murder of police officers? How do you feel about murder of police officers? Okay, well, she murdered a police officer. Oh, it's not. Then why did she Google how long to die in cold?
Did it? It's already been proven wrong.
Oh, really? How has it been proven wrong? How long? How has it been? I didn't hear anything. How did you? So how is it proven wrong, Matt? How is it proven wrong, sir? How? So are you saying that forensic expert Richard Green is wrong? Are you saying that forensic expert Richard Green is wrong? Is that what you're saying right now, sir? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I'm just curious. Oh boy, here we go.
What are you, 5'8"?
I'm about 5'8 3/4. How much do you weigh?
Bullshit.
He's a little guy.
You're very thin. Yeah, you look sharp the other day in court. You look great. You look great. No, but seriously, how long? Why did you? How can?
Watching a game for somebody?
Yeah, I'm watching the game.
You're watching.
But I'm hanging out with my friends. Please don't touch me, sir. Please don't touch me. So I'm here watching the game.
Actually, I'm a staff here.
Okay.
You need to step away because I don't think you're
Step
watching
away from what?
from the stands, and you can probably take off.
Well, this is a public event, right?
It is.
And I paid to come in.
And actually, you shouldn't be harassing people in this.
I'm not harassing. I'm here to watch. I'm here to watch a lacrosse
Who are
game.
you watching, sir?
I just like to watch lacrosse in general. Billerica against Canton.
No, he
Just
likes
likes
to watch
little
girls
play sports. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Just
know
like
what teams
Trump
they are. I just showed up for the kids.
Yeah.
What the
I don't
fuck?
care
That's
who's
your
playing and
defense.
who's on what team. There's little girls. I'm
Again,
in.
that's the first
Yeah.
thing that goes into his fucking mind. That's his defense.
Ooh.
That's him. I'm going to defend myself by saying I don't even know what the teams are. I'm just here for the kids.
Just here for the little
Fucking
girls,
holy
bro.
Dude, and that husband too. His composure.
Dude, more give this guy needs a fucking medal.
He didn't snap that man's neck because he was protecting his family by not snapping that man's neck.
Yeah, he's got self-control personified by that gentleman.
Can't be there for your wife if you get taken away in cuffs, right?
Oh, I'd have stomped you to death,
right?
On the metal bleachers, just
every man who watched that felt that. Right, like, ooh. So, yeah, big respect to that guy for controlling.
And 5'8", go suck a dick, Aiden. You literally, your top of your head comes up to here.
Right, tiny little man.
I've stood next to you a bunch of times, and I'm only 6 feet, bro.
I'm 5'9".
You're 6'6", best.
I'm
6'6", best.
Just remember, I'm 5'9". My license says 5'8", but I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably 5'9". I was fucking insecure about my height when I was 21 or whatever, but I'm probably 5'9". I tower over the motherfucker. Like
Dude, yeah, he's a little tiny fella. Gotta
He's
know.
little. He's a small little dude. And I'll say, I know a lot of auditors, and I've showed them some of this shit. And even they're like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, I can't think of one auditor off the top of my head. Not even Jeffrey Sutton, who is a convicted pedophile, that would go creep a girls' lacrosse game at a school and do this.
And the way he snuck in to do it, though, silently, heavy breathing as you listen to the great sound of children playing and having fun. And he snuck in. Like, that is so creepy.
He probably had an erection this entire time, honestly.
What do you, that's cute. I mean, you said probably.
Yeah, I'm going to say it. And if it's defamatory, if it's not true, then you'll sue me, Aiden. Why haven't you sued me yet?
Oh, you can sue me. All 4 inches.
I'm saying it right now. As a statement of fact, Aiden Carney gets erections when he is around teenage girls.
He's only there for the kids, bro. He said it himself.
That's what he said. He
doesn't even know what teams are. Fuck it. Who cares about teams?
Memes. Little girls, come here.
Yeah.
My gay cameraman.
Yeah, he probably fucking did. The Lexus
and for the person in the comments that said, why doesn't the guy just shove him down, blah, 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 he's got that little please daddy Aiden notice me camera guy. Yeah. And this guy's litigious as fuck, son. So if this guy had done what 99% of the other husbands on the planet would have and want to do, like stomp him the fuck out or snatch his phone and spit in his fucking face or something.
Oh, dude.
The other guy caught it all, and Aiden's going to be bringing him to court.
Dante,
it's not worth the charge, but to me, I couldn't stand there and watch you talk to my wife like that. There's not a slight fucking chance. None.
Dante says, I think it's great you're going after him, but we start on you again because of it. First of all, he's never stopped, right? He's obsessed with me.
No,
I'm actually
okay with it. I've reached
a point. I've reached a point to where, like, I actually enjoy it at this point because he's fucking pathetic. He's a loser. And let me tell you something about me. All right, like, make no mistake. When I see something and I think it's wrong, I'm going to fucking say something, even if I'm the only person saying something. And right now, unfortunately, I am the only person saying something. Everybody else is more than happy to go along with this half-cooked conspiracy theory and condemn these people who haven't even been charged with a crime. Their lives are being torn apart. Their privacy is being invaded. They're being terrorized. They live in constant just anxiety and fear and, mental anguish because of this sort of shit, right? And they're not even accused of the crime. Karen Reed is accused of the crime, but she's afforded the presumption of innocence and due process.
One person. There's not, like you said earlier, it's not like this couple here is being investigated or someone down the road. No, one person has been investigated and now charged with the murder of a police officer.
Yeah.
23 people.
Hey, let's make some shirts.
23 people unanimously voted to indict her. 16 days of testimony and 42 witnesses. 23 people unanimously voted to indict her.
The comment. I guess there's a little boomer.
There's a conspiracy, though, right? There's a whole conspiracy, right?
And you guys are gonna love it when we go over all of it because I think Chille DeCastro might be part of her legal team now because these dumb motherfuckers actually filed to recuse the judge.
Auntie something, right?
Yeah, let's go back to watching Aiden harass a family and destroy a.
You guys, I mean, I just want to watch the game. What's wrong with the game? What's wrong with watching the game?
You didn't even know what the game is?
It's Canton again. I believe it's called lacrosse.
The police are coming.
What? Why should I leave? It's a public. Well, it's a public event. What's wrong? What am I doing wrong?
You're bothering people.
I'm not. I'm just standing here trying to watch a game.
You're not a fan. Outside the fence.
Outside
you can do it outside. There's plenty of room.
Okay, so are you like? What law am I breaking right now?
This is our facility. We're asking you to leave.
Okay,
we have the right to ask you to leave.
I'm just so I'm watching a game. What rule have I broken?
You're filming young girls.
Yeah, I'm filming young girls. It's a lacrosse game. A lot of people are filming girls. It's all like.
I mean, they just met you, bro. I mean, this is the vibe you give, man. Like it's
you walk into a high school and everybody there goes, "This guy's a creep and probably a pedophile."
Raising his voice, he's making a disturbance, and I'm definitely not the guy to be like every time someone's a little loud, oh, it's a disturbance or breach of peace, and I'm not like that. But this guy's like legit in her face, repeating a question she's not fucking answering. Right? Getting too close to people, pissing everyone off, and it's evident. Look at their faces. Everyone's upset by him. That's a public disturbance, bro. What rule did you break? And then that's all just totally not even taking a second to stop and look at the fact that the bro called you out right off the rip. You're filming little girls, man. Like, you're creepy as fuck.
Well, he said his words. He goes, I don't care who's playing. I'm just here to watch the little kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude.
It's weird.
The general consensus in the chat right now, everybody in the chat is like, I would not do this.
This is legit creep shit, son.
No. Yeah. No matter what you think of a court case, right? You wouldn't. Yeah. This is something extra, man. This
is not how the police catch killers. Even if you really believe that this soccer mom is a cold-blooded killer, which weird thing is, even the defense is not accusing Jen McCabe of killing anyone. They're claiming that she was part of some cover-up that definitely doesn't exist, right? It's up to like 400 people now involved in this cover-up.
Multiple state agencies. It's crazy. Yeah.
Filled in pools with dead dogs.
Are you saying you can't film the cross? Is that what you're saying? What's up? Because it's a free country. I'll film whatever I want. Because it's a free country.
But what are you filming for?
Because I want to film. It's a free country. What am I not allowed to film?
Did I say that? What is your?
Because I'm doing what I want to be free, because I'm a free American living in a free country. So then what's the problem?
You're bothering people.
Who am I bothering?
These gentlemen.
Well, they killed.
I'm doing what I want to do in a free country, and also I'm traveling, not driving.
It sounds like a little kid, man.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like a fucking child.
Yeah. He would lose.
I can do what I want.
Listen, when this happens at his when something similar happens at his daughter's cheerleading, he's gonna flip his shit and call the cops. I'm calling that right now.
Oh yeah.
The cop. They killed a police officer, John O'Keefe.
We're done with
She Googled how long to die in cold while John O'Keefe was dying outside of a house. These are cop killers. These are cop killers. You know they're cop killers, right? These are cop killers. These are cop killers.
Like, I don't watch it.
Well, I'm just trying to watch a game. First of all, I'm rooting for Bill Rick. If that does that count? Does that help?
Go over there on the
side.
Actually, just leave. See the fence out the.
Okay.
Is there a policeman on duty?
Okay.
No, there's not. But I know one drove by a minute ago.
Well, last game of the year, I'm guessing this is a playoff game, right? So, just no answer for how long to die in cold? No answer?
No.
It wasn't answered in court, though. Could you answer it for me? Because I'm not as smart as you.
Listen.
Yeah.
It sounds like
at least you didn't lie there.
Yeah, right.
An interview, not a film. Well, I'd like to watch the game, but it's kind of a blowout, though. No, I mean, it's no offense. It's just not that close, but okay, we'll give it a wrap. But I just thought I'd stop by and have a great night. We'll see you soon, Jack.
You see that? Look at that, like that old guy, the look on his face, and Aiden all of a sudden is like, okay, time to go.
Look, I mean, it's no offense. It's just not that close, but okay, we'll give it a wrap. But I just thought I'd stop by and have a great night. We'll see you soon, Jen. How long to die in cold? Maybe you can answer that question for me.
We'll find out later. Man. Look how proud of himself he is, little Eric.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, dude.
Oh, you didn't wear your Turtle Boy shirt there. Oh, wait, hold on. Everywhere this little fucking home, well, fuck's sake, I hate the rules here. Yeah, everywhere this little asshole goes, he makes sure to wear turtle everything. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's cool, dude.
But now you just wear a little logo on your hat. You don't have one of your 80 shirts nobody buys, or the sweatshirts nobody's ever ordered. You don't have none of them. The one time you're sneaking into a child sporting event, you go no logo besides a little hat? Huh. That says something. Almost like you didn't want to get caught.
Yeah.
No.
I've been wondering this. Like, no disrespect. I'm not trying to be an asshole. But listen, like his wife is the breadwinner. She makes, I believe, $100,000 a year. She works 2 jobs so that he can stay home and do this. Why are his teeth so bad?
Answer.
They're like little yellow red dragon teeth. I don't get it.
She didn't want to answer. I just want
little baked beans.
Yeah, like the
find out how long to die.
Like little shark teeth. Like what the fuck, dude? Like you don't have dental insurance?
I can't make teeth jokes, so go ahead.
Well, I really
why
can't
someone
either.
Would Google that at 2:27 in the morning when a cop is dying.
You know, we don't have wives that make 6 figures. So yeah.
No, I definitely don't have one of them. Shit.
No, that's fine. I got a wife, but she ain't buying me teeth. And I'm not allowed to come on Skinny Insecure Broad, so.
Right.
All right.
And why 2 cop killers are up there. Cop killers. That's what they are. They're cop killers. So 2 cop killers don't like being asked about it.
Screaming
I cannot
cop killer at a
wait until they
child
go to
sporting
jail.
event.
I'm going to be there. And they're not going to be able to get the camera out of my face then. So they better get used to this beautiful face, baby. Because it's coming at you.
Get used to those look at those fucked up teeth, dude. Like, what the fuck? You got money, bro. Come on. We're poor people.
Yeah.
You're not.
It's true.
What are you doing?
It's true.
What are you doing? Holy shit. And he's not done yet, guys. He's not done yet. Okay? Like,
dude, but you're screaming cop killer as you're getting kicked out of a children's sporting event. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
That's some wild shit to me, son.
That's right. You expect that from certain individuals.
I would be fucking embarrassed to this type of shit.
right.
I would try to hide that fact.
Yeah.
Hope they don't find out about that time I got kicked out of a 9-year-old sporting event.
Screaming cop killer. Yeah.
And like,
cop killer being accused by parents of filming little girls, which you were doing.
it is so crazy to me that like,
And he's proud.
Yes.
Where's the disconnect,
and there's
though?
only
Boom.
one person accused of killing a cop in this situation, and it's Karen
Yeah, the
Reed.
guilty bitch in the thumbnail.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now, let me put it this way. I can call Karen Reed a cop killer, and she wouldn't get anywhere suing me because she's been accused of it formally.
Right.
There's
You've been charged
19,
with it.
I'm sorry, 19 notices of discovery filed by the state. That's 19 different times that they've handed over massive amounts of discovery, including black box information, the EDR, and the Toyota tech stream, and I think the VCM from her car that shows that she was in reverse, accelerated, and hit the fucking guy. That's what the DA says, not me. And the DA cannot lie. They're ethically constrained, right? They say something, they have it. They have her geolocation data. They have that she admitted it to people. And I'm telling you right now, that phone probably isn't good that they have from her either. They have a lot of evidence against her. They have screaming psycho voicemails that she left him right after she fucking hit him, saying that she killed him, or no, that she hates him rather. They have a lot of really damning forensic evidence. The guy's hair is in her fucking rear quarter panel. Like, come on, right? There's only one person you can call a cop killer here. Jen McCabe has not been accused of a crime.
The one indicted for it. Yeah, the one charged with it.
Part of the
23 people voted unanimously to indict her.
Part of the martini glass he was last seen with. Some of the glass was found embedded in her vehicle, in the rear panel as well. There's that. And for the defense, one of their big, bombshells they brought up. I was curious. I looked into it a little bit more. I think I made sense of this. At least I hope I did. They were talking about it. The Apple Fit data said that he was going up and down the stairs in the house, proving that he was on the property, and he was in the house. But that same data said that he was doing that while the geolocation on his phone put them in the car en route. So the Apple data shows him walking up and down the stairs while they're not even there yet. And it also post death. He died at something like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. And up until 11:12, there's the Apple Fit still showing that data of him moving around. And they're saying that that's their strong evidence. It's like,
you answer that question.
Yeah, these are not emotional support paintings. That's actually that's a photograph of my daughter when she was probably like 6-ish.
If that was a joke,
Right.
you are fucking amazing, sir, because that was fucking funny.
And
emotional
that is
fucking support.
some sort of stupid thing that my kids got for Father's Day one year. I don't even know why it's on the wall. And then we got a big one of my dogs because they run the house here.
They actually identify as Van Goghs.
Yeah,
they
do.
Them.
They do.
I'm calling a wellness chick.
So just in case he hadn't gone full auditor enough, I just want to share with you too this one. This is my favorite video. I usually don't actually watch Turtle Boys videos because they're insufferable, but this one is the best. Okay, so apparently his followers got a little bit because he's selling T-shirts, and the T-shirts say "Free Karen Reed." This cop killing bitch. Yeah. So the cop killing bitch, she's out on bail right now. So she's free. She's going to dinner. on the North End, and she's
living
going
life.
to Granite Links, and she's hanging out with Tom Beatty, and she can't drive. She can still drink, which is good because she does that a lot, right? It's just she's free. So somebody points it out to him. He's very unhappy with that, and also they ask him, "Well, you're making all this money now. Like, how much of it is going to Karen Reed?" Now he is a frauditor. Okay, so we know how much money is going to Karen Reed because this is, he's going to make money. And this is the best video that I think he's ever done. It's fucking hilarious because he really, really, really lets the mask slip, and he shows the people following him right now what he thinks of them. And it's great. So let's start it. All right.
All right. There's two things I'm going to address. I need to write this down so I don't forget. All right. So two things we're here to discuss are I just need to make an announcement about, because there seems to be some confusion and a little bit of controversy about this, and I just want to nip it in the butt. And I'm doing this because my primary concern in this is making sure I'm doing all of this stuff with Canton because I'm reporting the truth. Not only that, but that's changed to activism. Like usually when I report a story, it's I try to facts. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call here. Really important. Don't go anywhere. I'm just gonna step out real quick.
So yeah, he just walks away, leaves his live stream running. This is riveting.
Yeah.
Still dressed like a toddler.
All right. Oh, God damn it. All right, cool. No, I'm not in trouble. Confidential. But anyway, so look at my primary concern in reporting all of this stuff to begin with was initially to obviously report the truth. But once I realized that a horrible injustice is occurring, which I realized right away, this turned into activism, right? And so my goal here is obviously to exonerate Karen Reed and also to make sure that the people who did this are held responsible, okay? So there is a method to my madness, and I have sources that I can't ever reveal to any of you because that's like my brand is not revealing sources. So when I say trust me on something, that means trust me, okay? Like I'm not telling you something because I want to debate it with you or go back and forth about the merits of like, is this true? No. When I say trust me, just either you trust me or you don't. Okay.
All right, so just let me go ahead. So don't question him, you guys.
Right.
I know that he's calling people murderers and they haven't even been charged with a crime. And I know that, but he says he's looking for the truth. And like, if you question him, you're a piece of shit. And I know this might kind of sound like Jim Jones right now, but that's because Aiden is like Jim Jones is also desperately addicted to Adderall.
Don't you dare bring Jim Jones into this.
I'm just saying.
He doesn't give up his sources, because he is his sources.
Well,
he doesn't give them up. Right.
We'll see.
This is the scene that listen, if he
roll that beautiful bean tooth footage.
He rolled Cam Higgins right under the bus. Cam Higgins rebuked that. I know that he's claiming that I faked that screenshot. I didn't. I got. He knows where I got it from. Cam knows where I got it from because Cam knows who he sent it to.
He does it to everyone.
Right. Yeah, I confronted Cam about it. He's too much of a bitch to answer. But go ahead, play that game. Say that screenshot is fake, and we can drag Cam Higgins into court. And Cam Higgins is going to have to contend with the I believe it's the Apple message data and the phone records, and that's going to be really awkward for you both. Cam Higgins actually stepped down from Live Busted in the wake of all of this, so good job, Aiden. But he rolls his sources under the bus all the time. When he has them, when they're real. This is the same man who purported to have an entire staff of writers, and it was just him pretending to be women. Okay, he's a liar.
Him and me going along with it. That was at one point.
He made us all lie. He made us all lie for him. Yeah, Kate, can you go up there and say you've talked to the other bloggers? Me, and I'd be like, yeah, I guess. Like, one of the reasons I left. You get tired of fucking lying for someone else all the time. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not for nothing, Mr. Honesty. You faked the fucking suicide attempt to keep the broad that you were cheating on your wife with. Real fucking talk, and don't try to bullshit it. I was there.
Right.
I did the Aiden Can't Do a Show one where you came backstage and literally said to me and the drunk drive murderer David Owen, obviously, I can't let those people know I'm fine, referring to your little listeners, your Cash App there. And you were, what was the name? Production slut, pulling up clips for me like a good little bitch because you faked the whole mental health crisis. But you're honest, right? People should just believe you, right? Fuck you. Die in a hole, you fucking maggot.
So he's going to prime the cult first, right? And just tell them, like, they're idiots if they question him. Don't question. Just trust him.
If you cannot trust that I know what I'm doing now and I would not tell you something, then I don't like, then why are you even reading the blog? Like, do you trust my reporting or not? Okay. So when I say trust me, that means trust me. That's my way of covertly telling you that I know, and I've had to say this to several people in the last few days. And when I say that, that's my way of kind of covertly telling you I have something. Okay. I can't tell you what that something is, but you need to trust me. And if you're and all of us should be working on doing the same things that I'm doing, that's exonerating Karen Reed. Okay. So 2 things I want to bring up here. Number 1, in this group, the Justice for John and Karen group. It's a good group. I like it. There's great discussion on there. I really enjoy reading it every day. I think it's up to like 11, maybe 12,000 members now. And that's really cool. Now, the other day, somebody made a comment. I forget the exact comment, but it was something about a grand jury. Somebody said that I spoke to someone who's in a grand jury and that's in the grand jury for this, and they meet every Thursday. Okay. And then that comment was deleted. And there seems to be some confusion over that because, and I've messaged several people about this and they're not getting it. And that's why we need to do an impromptu live because this message needs to be made. If somebody makes a comment about giving information about a federal grand jury, that comment needs to stay up. Like, do not take comments like that down, please. I know it's a private page, but if we're trying to help her and help them win this case, do not take comments like that down. I see comments like that, I can contact that person and I can have a conversation with them privately. Okay? Or they can have it up there.
Or
and I've had several people message me and send me.
Or, Aiden can do like he's done in the past and be the author of said comment.
There you go. That's what I was gonna,
right?
And then he'll say, where do I need to find this? So I could go, oh my God, look at what I found.
Right. I got information from the grand jury.
Here's Ryan threatening to kill and rape and fucking abduct your kids. He goes, oh, I love it when I don't even have to tell you fucking brain dead idiots what to do.
Right.
Like he's done it 100 times. Be it with a troll page, himself, like he'll have someone like Boozy Susie's brain dead ass do it. You know what I mean? It's just that's how he operates.
Yeah, you morons should all trust Aiden like his wife trusted Aiden 3 affairs later.
So when he first started this grift, he said he was raising money for her defense fund, right? That all of them, he'd say the Turtle Army or whatever. And I seen the screenshots and the little clips. He raised like $3,112 or some number, right? A little over $3,000. Then he dry brags, posting a screenshot on Twitter that Aiden Kearney gave $1,000 to the defense fund. That's and these fucking empty-headed fucking pieces of shit, I guess all failed math. All y'all went to Worcester Public School or something because 3,000 take away 1,000 Where's this Jew?
Oh, he's proud of it, bro.
But no one
He gets
questions
into
it, son.
Oh no! I mean,
he'll get into it. He'll get that's a Chille DeCastro move, by the way, which is to hold the stream and say you're raising money for somebody, and then keep the majority of the money for yourself. That's what everybody criticizes Chille for doing, and that's what Aiden has done. Except Chille usually doesn't do it for cop killers, and Aiden is doing it for a cop killer. So there's that.
Good.
Screenshots of like, oh, I found this thing, this code online, and it's against this and this and this. You're not a lawyer, okay? This is sometimes these groups get a little out of hand where people start thinking that they're detectives and they start thinking they're lawyers, and that's when you're going against the cause that you're supposedly, working on behalf of. Okay, you're not. None of us are lawyers. Alan Jackson stated in open court on May 3rd that there is a grand jury investigation. Kevin Reddington has been very vocal that there is a grand jury investigation. This is not a secret. I get emails all the time from people who serve on federal and state grand juries.
I don't know if you should admit that out loud.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
I don't know if you should admit that out loud.
This is counterproductive, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah. He's like, please come and investigate me. I'm doing a lot of shady shit. I'm going to tell you about it, but just trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Right.
When I say trust me,
I'm trying to
means
get
I got
Karen Reed to win this case, right? Like that's what he's literally saying. Like he said that, like we're trying to help her win this case. Yeah. I would like to talk to the jury. Like, yeah.
And like so this is a page, right? That he had no hand in creating. He just ended up there of 11,000 something people, right?
I don't know. He seems to think that the numbers matter, and something. No,
I don't. No, you're focusing on the wrong thing.
Sorry. Okay.
Like this group existed, and once he started this grift, he ended up in that group, right? Like he didn't make this group of 11,000 people or nothing.
I don't know, honestly.
Well, it's just like he's talking to them like he's their boss. Like this is a microcosm of people, probably the area, blah, 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 right? And he's like, what you have to do is leave this and do that because then I can contact jurors and grand judge. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's really hard not to use the R word.
I think that, we'll just...
Boomer, we should revolt, huh?
No, I mean, honestly, it's fine. Like, we'll get shit for it afterwards, but I'm going to call it. Like, this man is retarded.
Fucking retarded.
We'll just say it all at the same time. Yeah, he's retarded. He's mega light speed.
It's
retarded.
hard not. I'm with Boom. It's hard not to with him. I've been up here when you talked about that fella that was going to Indonesia and paying hookers to smile at him and fucking all this other. And it's easy. It's fucking easy.
Yeah.
It's a different animal, man. It's a retarded animal.
It is. It is, man. It's
so this is, and again, I don't specifically, I would never call someone that was differently abled or blah, blah,
blah. Not if you can tell.
Like no jokes or nothing. Yeah. If I know you ain't like, and you do this type of shit, if it looks like a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was made a moderator of it, but it's not his group. So this part is, he's going to go on about the grand jury thing. We'll talk about the grand jury thing another day because it's pretty obvious what's going on there. Because generally speaking, those are closed off proceedings. You know what I mean? So yes, the fact that Alan Jackson said it in open court, from what I've been told, because I've been talking again to lawyers, law enforcement from all different agencies, actually, just kind of consulting. The fact that he said it in open court isn't. It's suspicious, but not suspicious like they're going to get anything from that investigation. Suspicious, and you got to remember Rachel Rollins. Has a habit of, trying to, before she got ousted for being corrupt, but when she was with the state's attorney's office.
And that was all because of him too, remember?
Yeah.
He did all that.
Yeah, he has something to do with Rachel Rollins and her corruption. But one thing that she did was, initiate an investigation on a political rival so that they could talk about it in the media. So I'll leave it at that. But let's get to the t-shirt part.
You trust me or you don't.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So trust me. When I say something, just please don't argue. Just trust me. That's it. Okay. That's it.
Blind obedience.
So
he demands blind obedience.
If somebody posts something about a federal grand jury, do not delete it. Number 2 that I want to talk about. I've seen people in the comments. So we're selling these free Karen Reed shirts, right? online.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of people commenting and giving the person who runs, one of the admins who helps me with the designs and runs the Facebook page, a lot of grief. And sometimes it's confusing when you communicate with the Turtle Boy Facebook page. You don't know who you're talking to. Usually it's not me. I do have admins that do this, and they have full-time jobs, and they're doing this in their free time. And a lot of people have posted, well, number one, I'm seeing complaints about is I don't like the shirt, what it says. It shouldn't be free Karen Reed. She's not free. She's not. So it shouldn't be free Karen Reed. Karen Reed is free. She's not free. If you're being charged with murder, I don't care if you're out on bail. She's out on bail. She's not free.
All right.
At any moment, her bail could be revoked. You're free when you're not being charged with a crime. That's
not how it works.
Free. Karen Reed is not currently being charged with a crime.
Not how it works.
I would like to point out, so that's one thing, right? The free Karen Reed shirt makes perfect sense. Okay.
Wow.
If you don't like design, don't buy it. I don't know what to tell you. It's just simpler. We do it for a reason. It's like free my boy is a thing we've been doing, is what Ratchet say all the time. And it's humorous now. Like, you get it. Okay. If I have to explain the joke to you, then it went right over your head.
Yeah, you're all idiots. That's what he's telling you.
This guy is a comedic genius, bro. I just can't hang with him.
That's what bugs me. Boom. That's what makes him retarded. I don't care. So get them free.
Yeah.
On bail and in jail are the same thing.
They're not.
I beg to differ. I have someone that's been on both.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. There's a little bit different experience, right? Yeah.
You're not going, I mean, it's to say that that's the same as she's being charged with a crime, so she's not free is fucking lunacy, son. She sleeps in her bed. She does all these things, right?
Yeah, she's not incarcerated.
That's free, son. Oh, I have a court date makes me imprisoned.
Yeah. Well, he's thinking.
Let me lock you in a basement for a week.
Going away is high. Right, so he's like,
it's just
the reality is looming over her. She's imprisoned by her reality of killing a person in Minecraft, and you know what I mean. Like, come on, dude. Like,
it's fucking lunacy to say being on the street, sleeping in bed, and being around your friends and family is the same as being in jail, and you need to be freed from it. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Right, but no, you just didn't get the joke.
So. Either buy the shirt or don't buy it. I don't fucking care. People are like, why don't you put this message on there? Someone was like the long fucking message about like freer until this and that. It's like, no, just leave the marketing to us. We got it. Free Karen Reed. Either buy it or don't buy it. That's it. And you're right. She is state property for right now.
Dude, that's so wild to me. His merch, you were there, Kate. How much? I don't know if he did it with you, but he used to cry like a freshly fucked bitch
about
how the merch sold.
Yeah. Well, you can't expect him to get
a
job.
Did I leave you guys there? Did I go away?
Yeah, you did, fucking idiot.
Hold on.
Dummy.
I had to check my grinder.
How many drugs did you do today, Aiden? His caveman brow is really furrowed.
Right. So also with the shirts, some people have cuntily suggested in the comments, like people who I've seen who are like supporters in the past, and they're like, how much is going to Karen Reed? Okay. First of all, what a cunty question to ask. How much is going to Karen Reed? Because I know what you're getting at there. You're insinuating that, like, well, certainly a certain amount of this should. Are you keeping it? Are you keeping all the profits? Just to be clear, I'm keeping 100% of the profits, and $0 are going to Karen Reed. 0. Okay. And if you have a fucking problem with that, get the fuck out of there. Go read the fucking Boston Globe. I don't give a shit. This is my livelihood. Okay. I've dedicated the last 3 months of my
first time I've seen, to be honest,
to researching this, to writing about it, to going on the ground in Canton, to confronting murderers to their faces. And you have a
now you lost me.
Problem, and you have the fucking nerve to ask me how much of this is going to Karen Reed? Fuck off. Okay, with that. 0.
Yeah.
Karen Reed's legal defense fund. First of all, nobody was paying attention to this case prior to me. This has been going on for over a year. None of you fucking knew about it. Nobody was talking about this.
Literally, People Magazine had a story on it, dude, before you even found out.
Writing about this story.
Oh, yeah, everybody was. It was
no, but it was literally, my wife fucking found it.
Yep.
And she goes, wait, look. And she goes, when did he start with this? And I said, I don't know, fucking like a couple weeks ago. And she goes, she had her tablet and she goes, it was on People's website like 6 months ago.
Court TV.
People magazine, though, of all fucking places.
Yeah, people were writing about it. It's just that like these, all these other publications are legitimate publications, so they're not going to call innocent people murderers, and they're not going to go to their homes and scream at them. Like, yeah, he's like, I've been working so hard at intimidating and harassing these witnesses, and like, you want me to give money to Karen Reed? How about this? Here's a better question: how much support has been shown to the O'Keefe family from Aiden? 0. He's attacked them. Yep. A mother who lost not one but 2 children, right? And has to relive this every day, has to leave their home because he brings in 50 mouth breathers to harass people at home, right? He would lose his shit if someone did that to him. I mean, he probably will when he realizes what the fuck happened Saturday, right? Like, your wife's a nice lady.
I just got me in trouble. I encourage other journalists to do it to him. If they got questions for him,
right?
Go hit him up at home. He don't mind.
111 Mason Road in Jefferson, Massachusetts. So he's established that, you will not get in trouble for this. Please go to his home. I would encourage you to go when he's not home and his wife and children are there, actually. Talk to the wife. Look Julie in the face, look his wife in the face and ask her why this kind of behavior comes out of her household. I would like to know. I will continue trying to get that answer. I am a reporter working on a story, and I would like to know why Julianne Carney allows her husband to run around and terrorize families, children, and women, right? Like, what are you doing? Do you want it done to yours? We'll find out.
He's raised $116,000 right now.
From Karen's parents.
$1,000 to that. Over $1,030. I did a show where I said half the money that we donate here, that we raise here, is going to the Karen Reed Legal Defense Fund. We raised $2,000 that show. $2,000 and $2,060 to be exact. No. And I donated half, $1,030. I don't usually make $2,000 on streams. That was abnormally high. I usually make significantly less than half of that. So people are like, well, you pocketed $1,000. Yeah, I did, because it's my fucking labor. That's how a fucking business works. That's how a job works. Okay? If I had to get a fucking job and get some office job, do that full time, I wouldn't have time to do anything.
Can't get a job,
and none of this would be fucking happening. So
unemployable,
This is America.
Unemployable in New England.
You can literally lick my balls if you have a problem with that. Get the fuck out. Go read the Boston Globe or the Huffington Post or some fucking other website, which also makes money, by the way. But maybe will make your fucking feelings better and isn't covering any of this and is covering up for the fucking murderers. I'm the only one that's fucking doing that. If you don't think that's fucking valuable, I don't give a fuck. No. Go read something else. Seriously, I fucking hate you. I don't want you reading a blog. You
suck. Professional.
Shut the fuck up. And that really pissed me off.
Award winning.
How much is going to Karen Reed? Do you know how much I've done for Karen Reed? Do you realize none of this would be happening without her? Do you think that she doesn't appreciate that? Have you not seen the posts from her cousin Kelly Reed or her friend John Silvera or any of the other people on there? Because none of this happens without me. This story would be getting no attention. She would have no support in there. And she certainly would not have raised a fraction of $116,000 and counting without me. So yeah, I sold like 50 fucking shirts and I'm collecting and keeping every single dollar of profit I made off of that, because that's how a fucking business world. Welcome to fucking grown-up world, you entitled fucking snotty little cunts. That's what you are, okay? The people on there. How much is going to
sounds like me?
0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, 100% is going to Turtle Boy. 100%. And you know what I do with that money? I work it enables me to work fucking harder. It enables me to make a living doing this. And then I get to report more news. And I get to do more shit. Yeah. Shit I would not have time to do if I had to fucking work a 9 to 5 or some shit like that. Grow the fuck up. Get over yourself. I'm not calling out any names, but you know who you are. Miss Cunty one, especially, who blocked me on there, and I can't reply to her.
I'm blocked now. When?
Etiquette thing to do. If he had good etiquette, he'd be giving money. Yeah, I already did. I gave it $1,030. And on top of that, I am the primary driving force that has shared this. Also, nothing is stopping you from buying a shirt and donating. You can do both. We also, what's the top fucking link on the stream below? Oh yeah, the Karen Reed Legal Defense Fund. There it is. We've been promoting it like fucking crazy. And if you don't think she's not complaining about it, so why the fuck are you complaining about it? Seriously. No, you don't care. So that's it. I just want to clear that.
I'm going to add that because he's going to go into how he's become an official witness on the case, but I want to save that till I have the motion to recuse. It's been impounded, but I actually was able to grab it before they impounded it. It's fucking wild. And it's fucking wild that they took this miscreant and included it in it. But we're not done yet. He's not done yet. So at some point because he's becoming a full auditor, right? So he just like every auditor, it's about the money. He wants you to know that it's about the money. You pay me, listen to me, don't question me. I can film where I want. I'm getting kicked out of places left and right. I'm here for the kids. He's got the little diddle, the diddler aspect of being a frauder. He's got all of it. But he also called the fucking court clerk. And this is a funny video for a couple reasons, actually. It's funny because he acts like a frauditor, but it's also funny because he fucks up. So the motion to recuse was filed on 7/17. It's stamped by the clerk, right? So it was not public record until July 17th. 48 hours prior to that, on a Saturday, on the 15th, Aiden goes over the motion, right? So he's going to get caught in this when the clerk says, I don't even have the hard copy of another motion that you're looking for. And they didn't file it. It's stamped for the 17th, right? The defense is feeding him. They're spoon feeding him information, which is why he's going so hard for this, right? He's probably getting paid, if not compensated in one way or another,
It
again,
appears
Alexis.
that way.
Right.
Yeah.
So, they're leaking information to him that they really should not be so that he can prejudice a jury. And he's been denying it, but he's about to get caught.
Clerk's office.
Yeah, hi. This line's recorded. I have a question.
I am not being recorded. Thank you very much.
But I just have a question about this.
Okay, bye.
Right.
Hello?
Thank you for calling the Norfolk Superior.
Yeah, hi. This line's recorded.
Okay, I'm going to send you to the clerk. 1 second.
Derp.
Jim McDermott?
Yes, hi. This line's recorded. Hi. So your other woman, she hung up on me after I said I was recording, and not sure why.
Rat.
Public line.
Probably because you were recording. She didn't want to be recorded.
Well, I mean, she's a public servant at work. I could walk into the clerk's office and begin recording anyway. But anyway, the reason I'm calling you today is because I'm a reporter and I'm looking at the.
Hold on, I gotta play that back because that's the audible sigh.
The guy, the poor guy. Yeah, I got that.
Another one of these First Amendment douches.
She's a public servant at work. I could walk into the clerk's office and begin recording anyway. But anyway, the reason I'm calling you today is because I'm a reporter and I'm looking at the docket for the Karen Reed trial, and I've noticed that there's the motion for recusal. It's no longer there when you click on image on mass courts.
Yeah, it was never there.
It was there for 2 hours. I got it yesterday, but it's not there now.
Okay, because it was impounded.
By who?
By the court.
But I was told Judge Cannone was not in.
Pursuant to the defense request.
So the defense has asked for it to be impounded.
The defense requested it, yes, and so it was impounded.
On what grounds did the defense request it be impounded?
Personal information.
Okay, but her address was not listed on there.
Okay.
So what personal information?
Right.
I disagree with what you just said.
Well, it's just a matter of fact that her address isn't listed.
Well, actually, as a matter of fact, in the affidavit that was attached to the motion is her address.
Yeah, but the
public other personal information on it too.
But the public couldn't see that. You couldn't see that when you click on the motion.
Okay, you say it was on for 2 hours. I don't think it was on for 2 hours, but in any event, it's not on now, and it's impounded.
Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is the motion in opposition to the Commonwealth's motion to gag the defense. That's not listed on there at all. Do you know where that is?
Right. We just received it probably 10 minutes ago. So it went up to the judge.
You just received it 10 minutes ago.
Correct.
But it was sent in on Friday.
What was sent in on Friday?
The motion. I mean, I've had it.
Which motion?
The motion in opposition to the Commonwealth's motion to prohibit extrajudicial
I
states.
I have not received a hard copy yet of that motion. And so it was not received on Friday. That's not true.
It was not received on
It's
Friday.
not on the docket. It's not on the docket, correct?
Wait, I just checked now and it's there, but there's no image attached to it, so you can't read it.
Right, but I said, though, that it was docketed just a few minutes ago, right? And you told me it was docketed on Friday.
No. It was sent in on Friday.
All right, but I didn't receive it on Friday, so I don't know why you're saying that it was sent in on Friday. What information do you have that it was sent in on Friday?
I have sources.
When I received it today, and actually I haven't received the hard copy yet. So why do you say I got it on Friday?
Because I have sources that can confirm that.
He doesn't.
Okay, I haven't received it yet, a hard copy, but I received an email, and I docketed the email, and it will not be put on the image. It will be impounded also.
Why will that be impounded?
By the court.
Why will that be impounded?
Why?
Yes.
Because.
Oh.
Because.
Right.
Because why?
There are rules of impoundment. Rule 8 of the trial court rules of impoundment.
And what's that? Why is this impounded? But
I don't have to tell you that.
So you don't you're a public servant.
It's impounded. It's impounded.
So you're hiding public documents?
I'm not hiding anything.
But why can't the public see this?
It's impounded. There are rules of impoundment. You can read the rules of impoundment.
Well, I have, and I don't see. I have. Well, I have read the rules of impoundment, and I failed to see. We'll see. Okay. They're totally not hiding anything, though, guys. Totally. This is on the up and up. Sure.
Well,
so this is,
you just admitted that you had seen documents that you shouldn't have seen, right? Did he not during that?
Yeah.
Because I've already seen it, and you guys got it on this day, and
And they're like,
right?
no, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't get it on that day. Right. His sources would, and this is what I think happened. And I'm speculating at this point, so I don't know for sure. But if we remember, I just went through a lawsuit that was dismissed. So I had an attorney, and my attorney would draft motions to file. It's called work product. So prior to filing the motions, my attorney would email me over a copy for me to review and approve, and then he would file it, right? I suspect that what Karen Reed is doing is she's getting the work product back for review, and she's giving it to Aiden. So if they drafted it on Friday, which is what sounds like happened, they drafted it on Friday, she gets it back, which is a quick turnaround, but God knows she's paying out the ass for this. And she sends it to Aiden, and Aiden has no fucking clue because I have in my possession, right, a copy of this motion that has since been impounded, and it was stamped on the 17th, not the 15th, not that Friday, the 14th, but the 17th. So there is no way that Aiden could have gotten it prior to the 17th without the defense directly or the defendant giving it to him directly. Right. He just outed himself. And of course, he walks away from all this and says, you're hiding something. So now, guys. The clerk's office is in on it, too.
That's right. The jig is up. If it wasn't for that meddling garden gnome.
Everybody knows. So what is it? I'm sorry. Let me just.
What are we up to now?
The Canton Police Department, the Massachusetts State Police, the ATF, the FBI,
the judges,
the fire department,
whatever,
the judge, the clerk's office, the medical examiner's office, the hospital staff at Good Samaritan Hospital,
the pizza place,
all of the party gallers, the pizza place. They're all involved. The DPW, he's implicated the Canton Department of Public Works in this. That's
mailman,
like 10 different.
The car crash,
the cloud driver,
team,
the dog
analysis team. Yeah.
Back and to the left, motherfucker.
Yeah, a 17-year-old kid.
Right.
Yeah.
And the clerk.
And
the clerk.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I
Holy
just remembered
shit.
though? I do actually, guys. So they are
Meatball
blaming.
Subgate. What?
They're blaming the dog, the German Shepherd. I believe her name was Chloe. That the Alberts owned. They're blaming the dog for murder or something. The dog attacked him. So I have to be honest and forthright with you guys. I found some photographic evidence that does directly implicate the dog.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm going to show you. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh,
There it is.
job.
Yeah, the dog did it.
Disappointed in that dog.
And now isn't that dog allegedly dead in a filled-in pool or some crazy shit?
Yeah, no, the dog is alive. That's awkward. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, right there. This will probably make it a trial right here. The dog
is that Susie in the back? See?
It is Boozy, Susie, and Karen are drunk driving together.
God damn it.
It's only because the dog told them to, you know.
Yep.
Right.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right.
Someone already used the dog told me to excuse though, just for future reference.
Brett, remember how I asked you earlier if you could narrate something for me? I'm going to have you narrate. So I'm not going to stream about this thing. No, because I didn't mean before the stream. I meant after.
Oh.
Because he had a mouth breather parade where they went around and he was screaming at people's houses with a loudspeaker. So I was doing my own thing that day. He thinks that I was stalking him at the parade. I was not. And I do want to let him and everybody else know what I actually was doing that day. But I'm going to do a short video and I'm going to have Brett narrate it so that we know what happened on Saturday. And on that note, I'm going to read some super chats because I have to work in the morning. I do work a 9 to 5 because I don't feel comfortable accusing strangers of murder for profit. Yeah. And I know that people are going to be really upset, blah, blah, blah. I know that we don't get the views if we were talking about Chille or anything else. I don't give a fuck. I know that these people are innocent. They have not been charged with any crimes. I know that the O'Keefe family has suffered a gigantic loss and that they're being attacked too. And I don't care if I'm alone. I don't care if I'm the only person sitting on the stream with 2 people watching. I will scream it until I'm blue in the face. This is wrong, what is happening. And sometimes when you stick up for what's right, it can be lonely. And I've been catching a lot of flack from all of the Turtle supporters and now all of the I can't reads. That's what I'm calling them because they're supporting Karen Reed and they're also probably all illiterate. So I'm getting a lot of shit from both angles, but I don't care. I'll take it all day. There's nothing you can do to me. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. Your opinion means nothing to me. What matters is to me is that I want the people affected by this to be able to come to this stream and watch and know that they are supported, that I believe them. I know that they're not guilty of anything. I know that John was a wonderful person and that it's a huge loss for his family, for his friends, for his children, for his community, for the Boston police, huge loss. And he was loved. And I would like to focus more on that and less on the drunken slag that ran him over and left him to die in the snow like an animal. So we'll be doing that. If it's unpopular, so be it. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Thanks for joining, Tomahawk. Former Fuzz, thanks for joining. I know you want to join the panel, and we'll figure that out next time. Sarah Marie asks, what the fuck? He is mental. How is he not being done for interfering, obstructing an active investigation? So court case, this is crazy. I don't know. I know that what he has established through his actions is that if you want to pull up on someone's house and ask them questions, it's legal. So I saw somebody say, yeah, go ahead, harass his wife. I'm just simply stating I'm going to do exactly what Aiden's doing to these people, to him and his family. So it's not harassment when he does it, right?
Fair enough.
Right? Okay. Yeah.
No.
I'm just saying. So I guess it's just fine. And that's what we do now.
I agree.
What is his connection to Karen Reed? He's probably taken money from her and she might be sucking his dick. Former Fuzz says the laws he's breaking are trespassing, witness tampering, stalking, disorderly conduct, and likely violating his sex offender. I mean, he's not a sex offender, but I wouldn't want him around kids. Hi, Michael Bowman. I will talk.
Oh, Bowman.
Yes. Liliana, thank you so much. You know, I've just been living life and going to the gym a lot, which has been great. Enjoying the summer with my kids, offering support to people that need it quietly. I don't need a lot of fanfare, super chats, or anything like that. You know, living my life, working my 9 to 5. Hi, Truth Finder. My friend Truth Finder is here, and he brought chocolate. Becky,
I'm telling Connie you gave Kate money.
Oh, Becky, good to see you. I love this girl. We met up a while ago. She is delightful. We had a lot of fun. I love meeting subscribers. It's a lot. I got to do that more. Right. Any last thoughts? Anything like that?
Yeah, get rid of him. He's looking at us funny.
Who?
Yeah.
The creep.
Oh.
On the screen,
the goblin.
Oh. Yeah. Oh,
the
sorry.
fucking sex cult guy that yells at high schools that he's a pervert.
Right.
Just real quick, Aiden. Look, that's my award, son.
Yeah,
Me and Maddie went and picked that shit up.
He is not a registered sex offender. Actually, Alex Murphy,
shit.
I will tell you that Chille DeCastro was the height of my popularity thus far. Aiden is a weird, creepy jerk-off goblin. And I want to reiterate this, and I'll say this every time. The family of the victim fucking hates him because he's a piece of shit. Like, how disgusting do you have to be that you are literally shitting on the family of the deceased, right? Like, if they have a problem with you, you're doing something wrong. I stand by them. I support the O'Keefes. I support the McCabe's. I support the Alberts. I support the DPW, Canton PD, all of them, right? They've done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. You know, if they get charged down the road, well, I guess I'm an asshole. We'll deal with that when we get there. But right now, they're not charged.
Yeah.
Hey, one of your pet things said, ask you if they owe you money. The pervert you bailed out. The one that sucked dick for drugs back in the day, broken skeet shooter.
Broken trust.
Yeah.
No, we are clear. Broken system, broken trust.
See?
We are clear.
Don't worry about it, Pole Puffer.
Don't worry about it.
Worry about AC. I guess you got yourself into something there. Broken skeet shooter.
He's always getting it.
No,
the only reason I'm doing this is because people are suffering and they deserve to have someone stand up for them. And again, like, I don't care. Obviously, if my concern was content, I would be streaming a lot more. I would be concerned with that. We have plenty of content backlogged for days. We've caught pedophiles on Discord. We have several interesting little troll battles brewing. There's a whole thing with Music Biz Marty and Reddit going on right now. Joe Orga is back auditing. Bucket Boy texted me. There's bronies. We have a lot of content. I'm not lacking for content.
Celsius boys.
Right. There's a lot of content.
There's a lot going on. No, yeah, for real. If it was about content and that, oh my God, that would be pushed into the front. But no, this story it's brutal, man.
And it's important because these people deserve support.
Rugged, son.
And I don't care if I'm alone. I don't care if I stand alone on this. Alex Murphy, fake account. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. You are taking part in tormenting and harassing the friends and family of a fallen police officer in support of the woman charged with his death. You're a terrible person, right? Yeah. I don't care about your opinions. Come back here, say something about my kids, call me a fucking crackhead. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's all just noise to me, right? My concern right now are the people that are being affected by this bullshit. I want them to know that they're not alone, because they're not. And when I support somebody, I will go balls to the fucking wall. It's going to get crazy, okay? It's going to get fucking crazy in here because it's bullshit. There's a man who is dead. There's a man who is dead.
And Will D fingered you little fucking simp. How the fuck, what's different between this reporter, YouTube personality person here, going to the home to ask a question, than your little pervert fucking cum buddy doing it to everyone, especially people involved in an active court case trying to influence the outcome?
Right.
Explain that, fuck boy. Now you're a bigger retard.
You know what? If Karen Reed was so innocent, there would be no need to send that jerk off goblin to intimidate these people. What is the defense so afraid of that they want to silence the witnesses? What are they so afraid of?
Huh?
Right.
Probably the data on the black box for starters, you know.
Right. If you're innocent, you don't go around trying to silence other people, right? Like, a lie might travel faster, but the truth's going to stay consistent the whole time, right? And like,
the
this is the same.
Don't give a fuck about your little opinions and your little fucking hate blogs and stuff. They're gonna go by the evidence in the case. Both sides are gonna do their shit talking, and in the end, I think. And again, I ain't been following all this shit. I just don't fucking care.
I have. Hold on, can I show you? Let me see if I can actually share my screen and show you.
This bitch is going to jail, and then I'm waiting for that. Then the next part of the grift is gonna be the part I like. How you rationalize it all in your head and get these suckers to keep throwing pennies at your feet so you dance, monkey.
There
That's
might be
going to be the fun part.
there might be another act to that too, man. Where
so somebody said if I read all the court documents and saw all the evidence that I would be an idiot. No, so I just want you to see here that I actually have all these. Are court documents. Okay, all these down to I have her bail finding and her case out of Stoughton District Court. Oh, that didn't pop up. Probably did it. No, it didn't. But I have all of the court documents. I've read all of them. There is a tremendous amount of discovery that has been offered up by the Commonwealth. The things that are contained within these discovery notices are forensic evidence. Okay. They found human hair on her car. They have, I'm telling you right now, and I don't know how else to say it, her cell phone. Why didn't she give it up? You need to really think about that. That's going to come up. I promise you that. There are so many witnesses. There's more witnesses than just the ones that Aiden is harassing right now. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because I don't want to put fucking targets on their back. But there's a lot of people who are going to corroborate the same story. I know this for a fact. I've read this case. I've read this case more than Aiden. I knew about the state's latest discovery before Aiden did. He thought that it was, posted a day or two later than it actually was because he's not fucking following anything other than what the defense spoon feeds him. I know this case. There is a tremendous amount of evidence against Miss Reed. There is not a tremendous amount of evidence that implicates anyone else. It's all fantasy concocted to create reasonable doubt. And that's fine. That's what defense is supposed to do. But the level that they're taking it to, if she was innocent, there would be no reason to harass the witnesses in the manner that they are doing. There would be no reason to try to discredit the fucking judge, right? You just, rest on your laurels.
Go watch little girls fucking play ball games.
Right.
Yeah.
Scream cop killer
against her.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I never see Walter Cronkite do no shit like that, Mr. Journalist.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
That's
even Chris Hansen didn't do that, bro. And he used to catch people like you.
This is awful. It's awful what's happening to these people. And I would posit to anyone that really believes that Karen Reed is innocent and these other people are murderers. What if you're wrong? How are you going to feel then? What you have collectively put their family through, their children through, their spouses, how are you going to feel if you're wrong? If this bitch gets convicted, how are you going to feel about it? You're tormenting people and they haven't even been formally charged with crimes or even formally investigated.
Yeah, most of them are. Yeah, they're not even being considered because the state's evidence, against her it's staggering, man. There's a lot, and there's more to come. So yeah,
right.
I mean, but I would guess the cognitive dissonance of some of these people, they just won't come to grips with it. They'll come up with some mental gymnastics or some fantasy shit. They won't read these documents here that you have here. They won't read all these. They'll just trust because they were told to, and whatever story he goes with, they'll be
all
with it,
these court documents, and I've sat and read every single one.
That's a lot of reality right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. None of you people have read all this because Aiden won't put it out. He doesn't put out many, if any at all, of the prosecution's filings that would, conflict with his narrative. He only puts out the defense because that is what he is being paid to do.
Yeah. I mean, I read the charging documents. I read it twice now, and there, that alone there's a lot in there,
right? In
just that, and I mean, God, I could imagine what else is in the rest of that there. But yeah,
the trial is going to be eye-opening for a lot of people. And when the dust settles and the wreckage clears, are you gonna have a clean conscience? I know I am. Yeah. I'll take this online abuse. I don't give a fuck. I support these people. 110%. And hearing what I've heard about John O'Keefe, he was a good cop, a good brother, a good son, a good friend. He was an amazing person, really generous, stepped up for a lot of people in a lot of ways that most people would not. He was just an overall good person. And unfortunately, him being a good person probably contributed to his demise because he couldn't make a clean break from Karen Reed, out of concern for harming her, hurting her, right? And not making a clean break ultimately didn't end great for him. But he was a person. Nobody talks about John O'Keefe. You're all scumbags for that. Nobody talks about him. Justice for Karen Reed and John O'Keefe. You're not worried about John O'Keefe at all. Do you think if this man was alive today, he would want to see his elderly parents, his niece and nephew, his dear close friends? We're talking decades of friendship. Do you think he would have wanted to see them skewered and hit with lies and accusations and attacked? Do you think that he would want them stalked? Do you think that he would want people showing up at the houses, jamming up traffic in his town and terrifying people? Do you think that this is what John O'Keefe would want? Because I didn't know him, but getting to know him posthumously, I know that this is not what he would want. He cared about his family and he cared about his friends deeply. This is not what he would want to happen. But you guys don't give a fuck. You are tormenting and torturing his fucking family. You are tormenting and torturing the women that helped him raise those kids who have experienced so much fucking loss, right?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
You're all sitting back and you're
100%.
complicit in it. This is not, you are shitting on his memory. You are shitting on his memory. This is not what he had wanted. Karen Reed dated him for 2 years. Jen McCabe knew him for 10. I know math is not the strong suit here, but try it. Terrible.
3,000 to 1,000. He's not good at math.
Mother. His mother gets fucking bothered in public. How dare you? How dare you? That woman did nothing to deserve this. And you shit on his memory. And you have the fucking audacity to disingenuously say, we're looking for justice for him too. Justice for him ends with Karen Reed in jail. And you might not like that, but that's what it is. And I know that. And I know that because I've talked to people. I've read documents. I know what his fucking family thinks. You're all pieces of shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a good place.
Apparently, you're going to get the same treatment you're inflicting on other people done to you and yours. So that'll be fun.
Right.
I'm looking forward to the whole I'm here for the girls thing done to you. That'll be cute.
Yeah. I suddenly took an interest in cheerleading.
Wait to see how Jules takes that one there, tough guy.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Fucking idiot.
If you haven't joined our Discord yet, that's where we go.
That's
where we go sometimes. Shit. Well, I know you're not going to, but
bunch of retards in there too.
Hey.
I'm sorry. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. I'm only kidding.
Oh.
Said it. It was a cat.
If you want to go in there and spy for Aiden, I just want to let you know that it's not with an open server. And if we catch you, we have a room. It's the Aiden Carney retard quarantine. He has, I think, 5 sock accounts in there right now. It's where we put him. We're not censoring him. He can still talk. It's just nobody will hear it. Your speech is free, but you're not going to have it in front of a lot of people. But you can come down and try it either way. Your Discord's there. I'm going to not say that right now, actually.
See, watch out. You're having too much fun now. You're going to bust your nut too early.
I know. I'm sweating balls.
You got to save the good shit. You got to edge them.
Yeah. Dick Charcy, good to see you.
He's asking me if I'm dying. So fingers crossed, buddy.
You're such good people. This is what I mean. Like, Turtle Boy supporters, salt of the earth. Yeah, I remember when one of them told my teenager to kill herself. You remember that? That was great. They're just the best people on the planet. You guys are all amazing people. You should definitely be on the internet. Your input and thoughts are very much respected and appreciated here. And it would be a goddamn shame if you contracted aggressive anal cancer.
Yeah. Sad times.
Will D finger you? I would like to point out that I work and Aiden does not. So I don't know how that goes there. If that makes you a loser, then I'm going to get up tomorrow and I'm going to go to my 9 to 5 and I'll still make my content when I feel like it. It doesn't interfere, but I don't have a crippling Adderall addiction at the moment. That might be the difference. I don't know.
You didn't get caught doing lines in a parking lot by yourself because you live streamed it yourself.
Oh, thank you. That's right. Yeah.
I do that on my shows to where like my buddy AC does smoke breaks where he plays like a 3-minute music video and everyone smokes or whatever.
And then
I
you're
take
just like
turtle breaks.
Yeah.
And it's
just do this. Just this.
Hold on. God damn.
Hold on. Wait.
I said, God damn.
Same size penis as that one, Aiden.
Yeah.
Dude, the other thing, he's so fucking retarded. At least this is the only time we get to say it.
Yeah.
Tongue of the retard. Dick Charisi says, let me up. Nobody wants to listen to a snag. You ever hear his voice? He sounds like that video. I'm a snag.
Make it snag.
Dick Charisi guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Even Connie beat him up, dude.
Oh
That's
my
his
God!
level,
Wait, what is it? What is it? Where do you work and where do you play?
Yeah.
I'm a snag.
Oh man! Actually, sometime I'll let you up, Thick Charcy. If you are as
Bunch of winners.
Listen, if he is as flamboyant as you say that he is, then I fucking love him
He's
already.
a snag.
It's time to pay.
Honest, I'm gonna be real honest. There's times when I look at the Turtle supporters and I'm just like, I want to dox the fuck out of them, and I could if I wanted to. Like, they're not very good at OPSEC. But then I remember that, they're all weirdos, and I love weirdos. So like, it's put me in a real tough place.
I got one threatening to come to my house now from one of your fucking gay ass posts on that dead Facebook page.
The memes.
And
my God.
He PM'd me and he's like, let's meet for a drink. I'm like, how about you suck the skin off my dick and fucking show up my house and I'll fucking air hole you just to prove a point. He's like, I'm 40 minutes away. I said, well, hey, say goodbye to that lizard looking bitch you with because you ain't coming home. Back and forth, Yeah. It's like, those are y'all supporters. That's y'all's peer group. These fucking moves, pussies.
Man.
Yeah. There's all of this, man. That's all you fucking people do.
Yeah, they're gross. They're gross people, but they're weird. And I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I'm
looking forward to the brony shit.
I'm gonna get there, but honestly, right now my main concern is really like showing to support to these people, and like I'm gonna fuck shit up. Like, it's balls to the wall. Like, Aiden should probably just run down and file his fucking restraining order now. Like,
Again,
right.
Just don't do like you did to me, Aiden, and lose. Look, that would be embarrassing to lose again.
He's lost against me with the restraining orders numerous times. He's never he can't even get a fucking temporary one because I've never actually harassed him. But
good luck, AIDS land.
5th time is the charm, so you might as well. Because I'm telling you right now, everything he should just stop and think every time he does. Like, would I want this done to me? Because if you don't do it. Because like I at this point have been talking to other people who are like, we're boots on the ground here. We're gonna fuck the shit up. Like, you're a piece of shit. Yeah. His wife can go try to get business model. She can go do that. And then, I'm going to point out in court that I'm just doing exactly what Aiden does to other people. So if I'm breaking the law, I guess he is too. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for your input, Wildy Finger You. You have always been such a top commenter, and it's very important stuff. Thank you. I'll be in Discord, guys. I'm going to end the stream because I'm sweating my balls off. I got to go to bed.
All right. Well, I'll see you next time. Thanks for having me on, bitch.
Yes, please, anytime.
Good to see you.